Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, How to Make a Man Never Forget You. Right, ladies? So you trying to figure out how to be unforgettable to a man. You want this man to always think about you no matter what. Like, it don't even matter if y'all break up, if y'all go y'all separate ways, and years go down past the line, and he's still thinking and reminiscing on you. You know, you want to leave an imprint on this man so that you leave your forever mark on him. So even if y'all not even together, he still think about you, regret losing you. A lot of men, they will remember the woman that they regret losing. You know, they regret the woman who is unforgettable. You want this man to never forget you. You want to be on this man's memory, like saved in his brain memory, right? Like, you want this man to always think about you no matter what. Leave your stamp on him, leave your imprint on him. When you make a big impact in a man's life, a lot of times, guess what? This man will never forget you. Like, even if he with a whole new woman, this man could be with a whole new woman. Like, this man could be with a whole new woman. He could be with a girlfriend, baby mama, a wife even. And he'll still, still think about you. You know what I'm saying? You want that kind of power. You want that type of mind control over this man to where you are just unforgettable, and this man cannot stop thinking about you, reminiscing on the past, reminiscing on what y'all had together, reminiscing on, wow, this woman left her mark on my life and I miss her. You know, a lot of men, they will start to miss you. They will start to want you back. And a lot of times they will regret losing you, right? So ladies, without further ado, in this video, per usual, I'm going to give you my top 5. Yes, 5 ways how you as a woman, how you can be unforgettable to a man, how you can make a man never, ever, ever forget you, how to leave your mark, leave your stamp on him so that he is always thinking about you no matter what. And he just mad that he don't have you in his life no more, okay? And a lot of times his life will never, ever, ever be the same without you. That's what happened. You know, a lot of times this man, his life ain't never recover without you. Do you know how big of an impact you had on this man's life? Do you know how much you did for this man? Do you know what you've been through with this man? Ain't no woman gonna go through what you were there with him with. You know, ain't no woman gonna stick around with him. Ain't no woman gonna be down in the trenches at the lowest of moments like you was with him. But guess what? Now that you gone and now that he ain't got access to you no more, he will regret losing you, okay? So without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. We're going number 1. So number 1, the first way how you as a woman, how you can be unforgettable to a man and how you can make a man never ever forget you, and you always will have a place in his heart or in his mind, in his brain, and you just got this spell on this man. Number 1 is be the woman that got away. So a lot of times just simply being yourself, being the good woman that you are, right? Sometimes just being you, being the good woman that you are, that will make a man regret losing you. And that will make you unforgettable to a man. Because now that he don't have access to you, now that he can't talk to you no more, now that he can't reach out and touch you no more, a lot of times he would just miss the access to you, you know? And then when he start dating other women, he will always compare those other women to you. So keep in mind, you just being a good woman, right? You a good woman, you know? You be cooking, you be cleaning, you give him back rubs, foot rubs, you know, you give him sex whenever he wanted. You know, you was there, you know, through thick and thin. At this man's lowest moments, when this man was broke, ain't have no money, you was there. When this man was going through what he was going through with his family, you was there. When this man, you know, when he was sad and depressed and he wasn't all that confident, you was there for him. You know what I'm saying? When this man was really going through some hardship, some hard times, guess who was there? You. And he will remember the fact that, oh, this woman was there for me and she helped me through a period of time, or she was there for me through a period of time, or she cared for me, she loved me, and you know, ain't nobody else doing that for him. A lot of times he will regret losing you and you'll be unforgettable because he will look around at all these other women, right? So he dating woman after woman after woman. He dating Jasmine, he dating Brittany, he dating Lauren, he dating Keisha. He dating all these women, right? So since he dating all these different women throughout the few weeks, few months, or even few years, you know, he will start to think like, wow, ain't nobody else had no home cooked meals like she did, you know? Talking about you. Ain't nobody else, you know, was there for me when I was broke or when I was down, when I'm going through what I'm going through. A lot of women don't want to be around that. You know, they come and go, but she stayed by my side, you know? Or, you know, I just miss, you know, the love and the passion, the connection that we had. These other women, you know, they cold. They give me the cold shoulder. You know, they don't really connect with me like how me and you had, you know? So basically, he can't find nobody better than you, right? Or it might just be your beauty, right? Your overall beauty, how beautiful you are, or just how beautiful you are, right? A lot of men, they never ever had a baddie like you. They never had nobody as beautiful as you, as pretty as you. They never had nobody as aesthetically pleasing to the eye as you. They ain't had nobody that looked as beautiful, shaped like you. You know, you got a nice shape, you look good. You know what I'm saying? You take care of yourself, your skin all clear, you look good. You know, you smell good, look good, hair done, nails done, all that. This man like, man, hey, I'm dating a whole bunch of hoochie mamas and a whole bunch of hood rats and a whole bunch of chicken heads, right? He dating all of them. And he ain't never had a baddie like you, a woman of quality, an actual woman that, you know, he was physically and sexually attracted to, you know, like you. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had nobody bad, pretty, fine, whatever. He ain't had nobody like you. So a lot of times, just you being you, your qualities, your overall qualities, your skills, you know, you being there emotionally, you being there just loving on him, you being there, you know, just everything being a good woman consists of. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you just a good woman, don't all your exes come back? Why you think all of your exes come back? Can we take a second real quick and think why all of your exes come back? Cause they went out there and they couldn't find nobody else better than you, right? Or they miss you because you was a good woman, and again, they ain't have that access to a good woman like you no more, or just you, period. So they regret losing the good woman that got away. So when you become the woman that got away, you always hear that, right? Have you ever heard a man say, you know, she was the woman that got away, you know? Or you ever heard, you know, your mama or grandmama say, you know, you gotta be the woman that got away, or, you know, I was the woman that got away, you know, or from that situation, you gotta get away. You know, they know what they talking about. The woman that got away, you heard that before. Because every man regret the one woman that got away, you know, because he gonna run into a lot of women that ain't gonna be real good for him. They gonna use him for his money. They gonna cheat on him, lie to him, dog him out, play him in his face. They just there for the fun. They just there for the thrill. They ain't trying to settle down. They just having fun, you know? And a lot of men, they go through women like that. They just go through, you know, just whatever women, you know, or women they don't even find attractive or just whatever. And then they like, wow, I miss you, you know? So that's why your exes come back, because they miss you. So guess what? You was unforgettable. Your exes, you unforgettable to a lot of your exes. You wonder why some of your exes from high school still coming back. Some of your exes from college still coming back. You know, some of your exes from, you know, when you was in your 20s, early 20s, late 20s, whatever, coming back. And you got all these men that's running up after you, chasing up after you, missing you, craving you, trying to spin the block, trying to make a U-turn, circle back around. Like, you know, it ain't just work out. Like, they ain't just dog you out, or it just ain't work the way you wanted it to. Whatever. It just didn't work. So now he want to come back like everything cool, because he couldn't find nothing else better. You was the best woman. You cooked the best. You was the one that loved him the most, that was there for him, that didn't care about the money. You was there for him. And guess what? He ain't find no woman that was genuine like that. All the women he dated just used him for his money, used him for just free dates, free whatever, anything they can get out of him. And he got dogged out and used. So that's why he coming back. Because he like, baby, I'm home. I messed up and I got to have you back, right? So that's number one. You got to be the woman that got away. You know, every man regret the woman that got away. Okay? So that's number one. So number two, the second way how you as a woman, how you can be unforgettable to a man, and how you can make a man regret losing you and reminisce on you and leave your imprint, put a stamp on his life with your face on it. Number 2 is be great in the bedroom. So you gotta be great in the bedroom. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I mean, right? We all adults here. We all grown here, right? Let me tell you something. Men always remember the woman that was the best in bed, right? Or one of the best women that he ever had in bed, right? So like one of the top women that he ever slept with, he will always remember, because you know how men are very sexually driven. Men are very sexual beings, right? Men love booty, men love sex, right? That ain't no secret. Everybody know men love sex, okay? So when you two are seriously dating or y'all in a relationship or y'all married, whatever, and y'all just have the best sex ever, like, the chemistry there, what I'm saying, the intimacy there, y'all just kissing and hugging and doing all kinds of nasty, freaky, whatever y'all do in the bedroom, that ain't my business. But, the freaky stuff, all the nasty stuff y'all do, the dirty stuff, talking dirty to each other, all that stuff that y'all be doing in the bedroom. Make sure that you doing your best, right? Make sure you showing out. Make sure that when you doing your thing, you doing your thing. I'ma just say that, right? Because men be thinking like, wow, I remember that one girl, woo, boy, we had a time, woo, we was in the car, woo, woo. That one time we pulled over, we was in the car, in the back seat, woo. I remember that girl, or I remember the girl, that, woo, me and her used to get it on. We used to do it here, do it there, do it this way, do it that way, do it all these different ways and positions and stuff. We used to get it on, right? So he will remember, all the times. So, the places that y'all do have sex at. So, just do your thing, do your best, right? You know what I'm saying? Like every time y'all do have sex or every time y'all do, get intimate with each other, make sure that you are unforgettable. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Have it already in your mind. This man ain't never gonna forget me. The way I do this, the way I do that, the way I do this to him, the way I do that to him, he ain't never gonna forget me. Because like I said, men be remembering, woo, man, that girl that did that thing to me, or that girl that let me do that thing to her, or that girl that, man, we got so crazy that one night, and he just like, wow, it was just a lot. It was a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on. It might have got a little messy, maybe a little messy there, clean up aisle 3. Somebody got to get the mop, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to get that mop out and get to mopping up, because we got to clean up. You got to put that wet floor sign, down in the bedroom. You got to put that wet floor sign like, hey, slippery when wet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be careful, So just make sure you're doing your thing, right? And then, a lot of times, even when it comes to sex, sometimes just you being you or you just being shaped the way you shaped, some men, they remember the woman like, wow, I remember Brittany with the big booty. Brittany with the big booty. I remember me and her used to have sex and that booty was just going crazy, So he gonna remember Brittany booty, So that's another thing, just your body in general. So like when you got a nice body or, your assets are, kind of, out there a little bit, a man remember, he like, I remember, Keisha with the big chest, you know what I'm saying? I remember Keisha, she had, her chest was real big, you know what I'm saying? And whatever. So when he had sex with you, he remember like she had the biggest or she had the nicest ones I seen, or her body was so nice. Like, woo, when she dropped her clothes, everything came off. I was just mesmerized, right? So sometimes just your body, just how you look, sometimes just how your body look, your big booty, he will remember that. Because he might not run into nobody shaped like you in the bedroom, right? He might see a lot of women that got a big booty, but that don't mean that he having sex with a lot of women that got a booty like yours or a chest like yours. He might not be dating women that got, a big chest like how you got. Maybe your chest real big and he like, hey, I ain't never had none that big. Or maybe your booty real big. He like, wow, I ain't never had that. What's the chances of getting that again? So that's why he remember you and he miss you and he want you back and he crave you and he want to have sex with you again. After all these years, after all these weeks, all these months, and all these years, he coming right back around to have sex with you. Why? Because it was so good. You was doing your thing. You knocked his socks off, right? You knocked his socks off. You know what I'm saying? You made his bed rock, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that your body looks so good, he might not never run into a woman that's built like you. You know what I'm saying? So you are unforgettable. You unforgettable because you stand out. You doing things that other women ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do things in the bedroom that other women may or may not do. Maybe you take that extra step, extra mile, or maybe you just, you just good at what you do. You very confident in your work. So you make this man a happy man in the bedroom. He'll never forget about you. Because even if he got a wife, he still gonna remember your booty. Because your booty, hey, his wife booty ain't like yours. You know what I'm saying? So no matter who he dating, it don't matter who this man dating in the future or who he's with in the future, they ain't got no booty like yours, or they chest ain't like yours, or they sex period, they skills in the bedroom is not like yours. So he gonna be comparing everybody to you. And he gonna say, man, I miss that booty. Man, I miss that. Man, you know what I'm saying? She used to be so, woo. She used to do this. So that's number 2. Just be great in the bedroom. Men never forget the woman that, did her thing. Every man remember, wow. Yeah, I remember Keisha. Me and Keisha used to get it on. Me and Michelle used to have some times, right? So that's number 2. So number 3. The third way how you as a woman, how you can be unforgettable to a man and how you can make a man never ever forget you. Number 3 is being a toxic woman to him. So being toxic to this man will make you unforgettable. Now, I'm not saying to be toxic, but I'm giving you an example, right? The video is titled How to Be Unforgettable to a Man. I ain't say good or bad. I just said unforgettable, right? So number 3, being toxic to a man is also a way how men never forget the women who was toxic to him in his past. Men don't never forget, the little girl that he had a crush on in elementary school or in middle school, and she played at recess with another kid, with another little boy, and he got mad, and he wanted her to play with him, or he wanted to sit with her at the lunch table, but she sat with another little boy at the lunch table. A lot of men, they will never forget the woman. A lot of men, it goes that deep where they will never forget the woman that broke his heart or the little girl that broke his heart, right? So fast forward when he's an adult or, a young man, when he's dating different women and they dog him out, when the women cheat on him, when the women take all his money, when the women make him go on date after date after date after date after date, and he don't never get no booty. You know, and he wasted all his money on all these girls and didn't get no booty. Or the women, like I said, that cheated on him, messing around with all different other men. The woman that, you know, they always was arguing, always was just toxic. It was always just bumping heads. Y'all never got along. You know, a lot of men never forget that toxic woman in his life, because he's like, man, whew, I'm glad I got out of that, right? Or I remember the time when this woman, you know, I'm spending all my money on her and I don't get nothing in return. She just used me for my money. She dogged me out. She played me in my face. She cheated on me with my best friend. So a lot of men, guess what? They are heartbroken. They are shattered. They are damaged by women who are toxic and women who have hurt them in his past. That's why you hear, you know, a lot of men, they might even tell you, a lot of you women, you need to pay attention. When you hear a man say, you know, I've been hurt before. I've been hurt in my past. I've been hurt before. I've been hurt by women in my past. I was hurt by my ex-girlfriend. I was hurt by my ex-wife. I was cheated on by my baby mama. You know, all these different types of things. He just telling you how hurt and how damaged he is and how he can't love you. And it's hard for him to open up. It's hard for him to give you his all because he still is holding on to the women who are what? Unforgettable. Those women who dogged him out are unforgettable. Because guess what? They so unforgettable that sometimes it's hard for a man to connect with you because he been damaged by women so much. Women dogged him out so bad, he don't even trust women. So that's why he cannot connect. It's a disconnection. You know, it's a mismatch. He don't open up to you. He don't never just, you know, let down his guard with you. And you wonder why? Because all these women broke his heart, and you know he can't trust them. So that's why. So that's what it is. Those women are unforgettable. So, you know, those women who are unforgettable, they toxic. So when you're toxic to a man, or when a man has had toxic women in his past, those women or you are unforgettable. You know, if a woman cheat on a man, especially cheating, let's talk about cheating. Cheating to a man is like the ultimate disrespect. A man, he will always bring it up. He will always remember that. He will never let it go. He will never move on. You see, when you cheat on a man, guess what? He ain't as strong as you. I'm going to tell you that right now. You know how strong you was as a woman when this man cheated on you? When this man cheated on you, you stayed strong. You said, I'm going to stick by his side, whatever. I'm going to stay strong, whatever. This man, he ain't going to stick by your side. He ain't as strong as you. So when you do that to a man, you break his ego. You break his self-esteem, because men do not expect a woman to be disloyal. Men do not expect a woman to up and leave him for another man. That's damaging to my ego as a man, because I'm like, I thought I was the best. I thought I was your man. I thought you could never find nobody better than me. You know, so it's hitting his masculinity, his pride, his ego. And a lot of men cannot take that. They can't take when a woman is disloyal to him, even though he disloyal to her. You know, a man can be disloyal to you and he think it's all good, all fine. But let you even hug another man for too long. Let you go on a date with another man. Y'all ain't even do nothing. Y'all just went on a dinner date. Let that happen. Or even worse, let you have sex with another man. If you have sex with another man, you gonna hurt this man's pride, ego, and self-esteem. And a lot of times, that's the woman that he never forget. Because he's like, man, you know, She hurt me so bad, I never recovered. So even in his adult years, this man could be, old. It don't matter how old this man is. This man will never recover just because of that toxic woman in his past. That one toxic woman in his past, he has never recovered, and he will never trust women again. And he'll always remember, and he'll never forget the woman that broke his heart, right? So disclaimer, I'm not telling you to be a toxic woman. I'm just telling you that, toxic women or the women that dog the men out, those are a lot of times the women that the men still think about, and that's unforgettable. Because how can you forget something that hurt your pride and ego so bad to the core like that, So don't be toxic. I'm not telling you to be toxic. I'm just telling you what it is, right? So that's number 3. So number 4, the fourth way how you as a woman, how you can be unforgettable to a man. Number 4 is be the woman that he never got to sleep with. So you gotta be the woman that he never ever got to sleep with. Guess what? Just like the woman who this man always get to sleep with, and the sex is so good and the sex is so amazing, and he always remember the woman that he always had sex with, always had that good sex with. The same thing applies when he don't have sex with you. It's some men, they done took you out on date after date after date. Yeah, they done took you out. You done had a guy that you didn't accept the date from, and you went on date after date. Not all of y'all, but some women, some of y'all women, you gotta be real. Y'all didn't let a man spend money, date after date after date after date after date. And guess what? He never got the booty. Or y'all hung out a couple times, y'all kicked it a couple times, and it just didn't work out. Maybe you ain't like him. Maybe something about him turned you off. Something he did, something he said, something about him just turned you off. So you stopped talking to him, or, stuff like that. This man, he upset, he mad, he angry. Because he said, I just spent all this money on her. I just spent all this time investing into her. I'm calling her, I'm texting her, I'm being consistent, I'm investing into the booty, I'm chasing the booty, I'm trying to get the booty, I want the booty, I need it now. And guess what? I don't get it. So I'm mad. I want it. Why can't I have it? Why not? Why are we not talking no more? Why she don't want to talk to me no more? Why it didn't work out? So even if it don't work out, he still finds you attractive. So either one, he finds you attractive and your body looks so good, or he just is sexually attracted to you and he really want to have sex with you based off of just you. Maybe your face pretty. Maybe, you got a big chest, big booty, whatever. Or he was trying to chase his investment. A lot of men, they just want to chase that investment. So because I spent all this money on you and I was expecting booty, guess what? A lot of men, when they spend money on you and when they take you out date after date after date, his intentions are not pure. He just spending money and taking you out because he feel like that's what I gotta do. I gotta spend money on her to get the booty. But all I'm doing is just spending money to get the booty. I'm investing. I'm gambling. Basically, he gambling because it's a 50-50 chance I might get the booty, I might not. So he hoping that the more he spends, that will increase the chances of him getting some booty from you, right? So he feel like the more I spend on this woman, if I keep investing, if I keep spending all my money till I'm broke, that's gonna make her give me the booty finally. But when you don't never give it to him And when he done invested all his money, all his time, all his energy chasing after a woman that he really wanted to have sex with, and he never got to have sex with her, or he just found her attractive. Sometimes he didn't even get to the date. Sometimes it's just a crush. Some men, they just remember the crush that he had. Maybe you was a co-worker. Maybe you was that fine co-worker. He always remember, yeah, I remember I used to work at such and such place. I remember I used to work here and I had a co-worker. Woo, she looked so good. I remember her. So he never forget, the old co-worker that was fine, that looked good. And he wanted to have sex with her, but he couldn't. Or he always wanted to have sex with that one classmate, that girl in college that had the big booty. He always wanted to have sex with Keisha with the big booty in college. But guess what? He never got a chance to. Or she didn't like him, or he was too scared to approach. Some guys, they was just too scared to approach her to even get a chance at the booty. They disqualified themselves from even getting a chance. They probably already said, she not gonna like me. I'm probably not her type. I'm not that confident. I don't think she gonna like me. But secretly, they know they want the booty, but they feel like she out of his league. So, he felt like, man, if I had some money, I could probably get her. But right now, I ain't got no money right now to really get her attention. So maybe later on in life, when I got some money, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I can have sex with somebody like her. Or, maybe if we cross paths again, maybe she'll see me pull up, in my nice brand new car, whatever. So he remembered the woman that he never got to have sex with, or the woman that used to be his crush, that he always fantasized over, that he always wanted to have sex with, that coworker, that classmate, or that friend of a friend, you in the friend group, he always wanted to have sex with you. Or, some of the men in your friend zone. Some of those guys, and pretty much all of them guys, I'm a pretty much say 90%, 95%, 99% of the men in your friend group would have sex with you if they could. And guess what? The fact that they can't have sex with you, why you think they all around you, circling around you, want to be your friend? Don't no man want to be your friend if he is sexually attracted to you. If a man is sexually attracted to you, then he don't want to be friends. And most men find you attractive. Most men think you fine. Most men would have sex with you. So even some of your friends in the friend zone, some of them guy friends, they feel like you unforgettable because you the woman they can't have sex with. So they still around you because they feel like one day I'm going to catch her slipping and I'm going to get that booty one day. But I'm going to play like I'm her friend. I'm going to play wink, wink like I'm her friend. But meanwhile, he not. Okay, so that's number 4. You got to be the woman that he ain't even get to get the booty. He ain't even get a chance to sniff the booty. He ain't get a chance to even poke the booty. He all he could do is look and just fantasize with his mouth watering real bad, right? So that's number 4. So number 5, the 5th and last and final way how you as a woman, how you could be unforgettable to a man and make a man never, ever, ever forget about you. Number 5 is give him a memorable gift or share a memorable experience. So if you give him a gift, let's just say you give this man a gift, when he your boyfriend or he your man, or y'all seriously dating, whatever, y'all married, whatever, when y'all locked in, when it's official and y'all giving gifts back and forth to each other, you want to give gifts that he will always remember. You want to give gifts to where, he got to look at it or use it or have it around. You know, every time he see it, he remember and think of you. I've heard of times where, let's say a woman, you know, for her boyfriend's birthday or for her husband's birthday, she bought him a puppy or she bought him a little dog, you know? And guess what? When they broke up, that dog was still with him. And every time he looking at that dog, he will always say, man, you know, I love this dog, but I remember who gave me this dog. Because anytime somebody asks, so where you get your dog from? Where you get your puppy from? Where'd you get your dog from? You know, he always got to remember. He said, well, I remember my ex got it for me, right? So he know, and he always got to remember every time he look at the puppy, like, wow, you know, but you ain't got to get him no puppy. I'm not saying get no man no dog, but I'm just giving that as an example of, you know, something that I've heard before. But you can give something nice, a nice little gift, you know, maybe a nice watch or, you know, give a nice little gift, you know, when y'all together and when it's reciprocated, right? Don't just be giving a man gifts if he's not your man. If he your man and if it's his birthday or if it's Valentine's Day or it's Christmas or, you know, it's a good day, you know, something like that, then ain't nothing wrong with getting your man a gift. You know, he your man. He been giving you gifts forever. So ain't nothing wrong with giving your man a gift. You know, so ain't nothing wrong with giving your man a gift, but just make sure that gift is memorable. So maybe get him, you know, a wallet, right? Maybe a nice, cool wallet that he always got to look at every time. Every time he pull his wallet out, he like, man, I remember who got me this wallet. Or maybe a cool jacket, you know, or a cool hoodie or some shoes. He like, man, I really wanted these shoes, but I remember who got me these shoes. Wow, I remember who got me this. I remember who got me that. And I got to look at it every single day. So just giving him something, you got to be creative. It depends on the man. I can't tell you what to give him because every man is different. But maybe something that he really want or maybe something that he use every day. And every time he look at it, he always going to remember you. So men never forget the woman who bought him certain gifts. You know, I remember who bought me that suit. Wow, you know, every time I put on this suit and I go to church, I remember who bought me this suit. Every time I wear these shoes, I remember who bought me these shoes. Every time I look at this dog, this puppy, I remember who got me this puppy, right? So let's talk about the experiences. So the experiences are basically y'all going on trips and dates, okay? So trips, y'all go different places, different cities, different states, different countries, different continents. You know, y'all travel all over the world. Y'all going all over the world. Y'all going overseas somewhere. Y'all staying, you know, in the surrounding areas, going to all different places. Y'all flying all different places. Y'all experiencing life together. A lot of men, they never forget the woman who he traveled with. You know, that one woman where he traveled all around the world with. Every time somebody asks him, so where'd you travel? He gonna say, oh, I went here, I went to Jamaica, I went to Paris, I went to Brazil, I went to Australia, I went to Africa, I went to Germany, I went to wherever he went. I went to China, all these places. So he gonna remember, oh yeah, I went all them places with you, you know? So he gonna remember you every single time because y'all travel all them different places or different restaurants. When y'all go different dates, different restaurants, or different places in your city, if you are the one that you two are going places with all the time, he gonna remember you every time he go to them places. Every time he go to a different restaurant, he remember every time, even if he take another woman out, He could take another woman out to that same restaurant, but he ain't never gonna forget who he did it with first. He ain't never gonna forget who introduced him to that place first. He ain't never gonna forget who, he went all these different places with. So every place he went with, he got a memory of you. So when he hanging out at the club, he remembering you because y'all was there. When he thinking about that restaurant, y'all was there at that restaurant. When he thinking about that basketball game or that football game y'all gonna go to, when he think about that basketball game or that football game that he going to with another woman, y'all two did it first. So guess what? All these events, all these trips, all these experiences, y'all hanging out, y'all kicking it, y'all experiencing life and having fun together. He never forget who was by his side when he was having the most fun time in his life, right? He always remember who was around him. So when you give good gifts and when you create a good experience, a lot of men never forget the women who gave, cool little gifts and the women who he was on cool trips with, right? So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 5 ways how you as a woman, how you can become unforgettable to a man. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification for me. And I'm out of here. So, till the next video.